strengths. Okay, so we must have that in mind. So it's important that we don't neglect this aspect of honeycomb, because most times you see that when we do our concrete, we once it's wrongly placed and there is formation of honeycomb, you see that we tend to use mortar to fill those spaces. Especially there are some cases where the reinforcement will be literally exposed. Okay, concrete that is supposed to guide the reinforcement, there will be absence of concrete in some part of that structural component. All right. Now, when you use your mortar to fill up those spaces, I want you to understand that the mortar does not possess the same strength with the original concrete that is used or that was used for that structural element. All right, so it's important that we try as much as possible to avoid the formation of honeycombs in our structural element. That is also a way we can enhance the performance of our structure. So let us look at some of those lapses, okay, that could lead to the formation of honeycombs in our concrete. Okay, so first and foremost, we'll look at a situation where we have improper mixing of concrete. Improper mixing of concrete can lead to the formation of honeycomb. Now, as you know, concrete are being proportioned. Concrete is a composite material in the sense that it comprises of your cement, your sand, your granite, and your water. These are different materials that are brought together. So you must ensure that they are thoroughly mixed. Okay, once they are thoroughly mixed and they are homogeneous, it means that the tendency of honeycomb formation will be minimized. All right, there are other factors that will come to play that will further enhance the total elimination of honeycombs in our concrete. Okay, so we try as much as possible to look at the area of improper mixing of our concrete. For us to prevent the formation of honeycombs in our concrete, we must mix our concrete very well. All right, so that is one of the ways one of the improper mixing of concrete is one of the causes of honeycomb. Then we also have improper aggregate grading. Okay, improper aggregate grading. Now you know that aggregates have distribution. All right, they have distribution, and when we talk about grading, we are looking at well graded concrete. Well graded concrete. When you have a well graded concrete, a well graded aggregate, sorry, when you have a well graded aggregate, it shows that there is a distribution of sizes of these aggregates, from the least to the maximum size of that aggregate. All right, for example, if you're looking at 20 mm size of aggregate, okay, it means that if that 20 mm aggregate is well graded, it means that in that mass, in that size of aggregate, you have lesser sizes of aggregate that are below 20 in that composition or in that grading of that aggregate. Okay, so when you have that distribution of various sizes that are lower than the maximum size, okay, it means that that aggregate is well graded. Okay, so we must take note of that. Then in the area of our sand too, we must ensure that the distribution of our sand, okay, the sand, we have the coarse aspect of our sand, we have the fine aspect of our sand, because as you know, sand acts as a filler in our concrete. So it is important that the distribution of this this sand should be between the fine and the coarse. And usually the coarse is usually 4.75 millimeter. That is the maximum size of the coarse sand. All right. So we must maintain a well-graded aggregate for our concrete. Now, when you maintain this, what it means is that these aggregates, the distribution of these aggregates, showing that they are well-graded, will help to fill up all the voids. There will be this interlocking of the various aggregates, all right? Because what the cement does is that it initiates or brings about the binding effect. Now, what enforces that binding or that bonding, okay, apart from the cement, is the aggregate, because the aggregate is what sustains that concrete mass. All right, so we should try as much as possible to use well-graded aggregates for our concrete production. So if there are a kind of situation we have improper aggregate grading, definitely it will lead to the formation of honeycomb. Now, let me also give an instance. There are some situations where we have a non-uniform distribution of aggregate, where you have a particular size, okay, dominating, that is more, okay, is in excess, uniform size of aggregate in excess. What it means is that there won't be smaller sizes of aggregate that will help to, create that connection within the concrete mass. All right, because all of these distribution have their own role to play within the concrete mass. So for us to maintain or to prevent honeycomb formation, we must avoid improper aggregates. We must ensure that our aggregates are well graded. All right, they are well